What I have here is a Slot 1 Pentium 3 Intel CPU from 1999. It's now 25 years old. Its single core runs at 450 MHz and it has 512 kilobytes of L2 cache. It is now completely useless. It is also the piece of tech that brought back my love for technology. I've been taking things apart since I was a little kid. I was doing it so frequently that my parents would warn me not to when they got anything new. But after anything was broken, it was mine to play with. I even got old electronics like laptops and cell phones from family friends. But I would frequently get bored of these things after a couple of days of playing with them. My interest in computers was so evident that when I went into high school and could start picking my own classes, my dad recommended that I start taking computer classes, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. It was not a good idea. What I hadn't pieced together by that point was that what I liked was computer hardware. But the thing that made people the big bucks was programming. So there I was, a kid that mostly took AP classes, sitting in a classroom with most of the gifted program at my high school, learning C++. I have never felt such apathy while working with computers. After going through that class, I started thinking, while I liked computers, I wasn't actually that good with computers. But at the same time, my family started realizing that if they gave me broken electronics now, there was a 20% chance that it would return back to them fixed. So when I was deciding what to do after high school, they recommended I do something with computers. At this point, I realized I couldn't become a programmer, so I picked network administration at a community college near me. And after 1 year, I dropped out. But that 1 year returned the joy I felt while working with computers. I don't remember most of what I did there, but I do remember a computer hardware class. I remember reading the syllabus and it showed that it was just the basics of the basics. So I realized it would just be a blow-off class for me. So when I went in, I took a spot at the back of the classroom. Then the teacher walked in and handed out some worksheets. And after finishing it in a few minutes, I started looking around, bored. I watched as the TA was moving stuff around in the back, and then I saw it. I mean, I've only seen them as pictures on the internet. Is that a slot CPU? This led to the TA and me talking about where he got it for the rest of the class. I guess we were talking loud enough for everyone to hear. Soon, my classmates would be asking me for help with computer hardware, but not for class, but instead for fixing their computers. There were days where I would be in the campus library at a hidden table off to the side, fixing someone's desktop computer, which they brought in from home, which I would usually fix by replacing whatever was completely broken with a hoard of parts that I had built up throughout the years. Doing things like this rebuilt the joy I had for working with computers. But at the same time, while going through school, I realized I could not become a network administrator, that it was draining me the same way programming was. Even after dropping out, I never stopped messing around with computers. I still go thrift shopping for old computers, or pick them off the side of the street, and to this day, I'm still building projects with them. After a couple years of thrift shopping, I found the crown jewel of my collection. My very own slot CPU. Hey folks, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to like and comment. And subscribe if you would like some more, but I need some more ideas, so recommend those in the comments below. Thank you so much.